See, that's what I learned about today.
Basically, the main thing is you're going to be basically points. That's about all it is. So just for them and us, let's be these guys here. You know, and then like
yeah, how do you do it?
just
or where do you
2,
want to put it?
3. You know, for free throws, every free throw they take, so if they're shooting 2
Yeah, I
open
know.
and then close it, if they make it,
Yeah.
that's about all you gotta worry about. Mom take off or what you do?
Drink some.
Do you want something to drink from?
No, I'm good.
I might get some.
I can get you something.
Well, folks, welcome here to Prentice High School on this Tuesday night for some boys basketball here. Prentice Buccaneers are hosting the Wausau West Warriors. Yes, I said that correctly. The Wausau West Warriors, Division I school here. Late season pickup. We didn't quite have enough games in the schedule, and Wausau West had an opening, so here we are. Before we start talking about the particulars of the game tonight, folks, make sure you pay attention to those fine sponsors that come across your screen. All those sponsors allow us to have this game broadcast, so people all over the state or country or the world even are able to watch. So B&C Auto, Beaver Sawmill, Bigfoot Barbecue, our latest and newest advertiser here. To help bring the broadcast. Citizen State Bake, Chuck's Little Station, Luke Bogdanovich Fishing, Integrity Installation, Elk River Septic, Jeff Simic Construction, IMR Industrial Machine Repair, G.A. Miller Hydraulics, Fidelity Insurance, K&R Mini Storage, MBS Brush Right-of-Way Clearing, Northwoods Dentistry, Palmquist Farm, Rob's Extra Innings, Rob Construction, Price Electric Cooperative, Prentice Hardware, Prentice Auto, Skyfear.com, all your web and tech needs, STEM and stuff, Triple I Propane. Also, individual sponsors, Bobby Larson. You can donate $50 and you will be listed as an individual sponsor to help promote the athletic programs here at Prentice High. Of course, Bobby Larson would be the grandfather of Evan tonight and Leah playing up on the girls' team in Shawamigan. So we're just 2 minutes away here from the opening tip here, folks. I'd like to tell you Wausau West record, but I can't. My normal statistician person is out of the country, Mrs. Isaacson, so I don't have time to look up their record. I know Prentice is 1-0 with a victory last week over FCA out of Wausau. But this will be definitely a big test here for Prentice. Talked to Coach Blumberg a little bit before the game. And he said, you know, Prentice will have to play their best ball game if they're going to have a chance at winning this. They have matched up in some summer competitions, but of course summer competitions aren't the real thing, so pretty tough to gauge that. My 2 cents, of course, would be, you know, the big two for Prentice cannot be in foul trouble. Aiden Haas cannot get in foul trouble, period. Neither can Evan Lord. You know, if they're going to stand a chance for sure. Folks, let me remind you, if you want to join the chat, as I seen Jared Haas has, 2-0 Wausau West, he said. Thanks for the input there, Jared. Join the chat. All you got to do is subscribe to the Prentice High School YouTube page. And you too, like Jared Haas, the uncle of Aiden out there, can chime in and let us know what you think of the game, where you're at. It's always interesting to talk to the folks, alumni from the past. So please make sure you do subscribe and give us those comments. Got 41 viewers. I suspect it'll be a lot more by the time the game is done. Maybe Wausau West people will chime in also. So we'll take a quick break here, folks, and listen for the national anthem here coming up shortly. We'll be back in a few minutes. All right, folks, we're getting ready for the opening tips here again. Make sure you do pay attention to those fine sponsors. We're helping bring this broadcast so everybody can watch. If you would like to become a business sponsor to the podcast, get your business out there, make sure you just contact the office and they will set you up. I do believe it's $250 for a year-long business ad. Like I said, I know our latest one from Butternut, Bigfoot Barbecue. You can find their products, I know, at Country Sausage, which opened back up there in Phillips as well. You can find them on Facebook, get some more information. So starting for Prentice will be Aiden Hawes, Hagen Isaacson, Evan Lord, Heston Heckman, and Maddie Hakinen. Let me see if I can get Wausau West starters here. Looks like we have Karji Cooper, Miles Waldenvolgen, Amir Espinoza, Jackson Riley, and Matthew Heileman. Here we go, folks. Get ready for the opening tip. Should be a great game. Good test for Prentice, that is for sure. And Haas will get the tip to Lord. Passes over to Heckman. West looks like to be in a man-for-man. Ooh, Haas with the reverse layup, no good, but rebounded by Hagen Isaacson. Heckman will shoot it and miss. Ooh, and Hagen's going to pick up. Hagen's going to pick up the kind of the cheap little foul there. Well, looks like my mom's watching. Always good to have mom and dad there watching, of course. My brother must not be broadcasting today. Kid mom. Prentice also playing a man. Waldenvogel. Passes to Cooper. Riley surveying the court. Hawes has to be careful not to get into trouble. Cannot get into foul trouble. Espinoza to the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound tipped away. Isaacson comes down with it. Hakinen will walk it up the floor. Lord a pull from deep. Shot is good. Prentice will take the 3-0 early lead. Hawes with the steal up top. Ball will stay with Prentice. Ah, look at that. Trent's watching. Trent McKenna. Good to see the kids watching. Pass inside to Hawes. A little spinneroonie, like I like to call it. Off the glass. A little too strong. No good. Rebound down by Cooper. He will drive to the bucket. Stripped away. They'll stay with Wausau West. Waldenvogel will take it out.
Shot up by Riley is good, the junior. Ties the score at 3-3. Yep. Haas needs to face the defense there. Don't play with your back to the basket, or not out there anyways. Ooh, Lord loses it. Heckman gets it, and a little running floater from the baseline gets it to go. Cooper just, or I should say Espinoza just kind of missed that one. Stay with Prentice. Excuse me, 5-3 early on here in favor of Prentice. Almost 4 minutes gone by in the first half. Ooh, that was a close one there. Back to Lord. Ooh, last second. Good decision by Evan there. Passes to Maddie Haken in the corner, knocks down the three. 8-3 in favor of Prentice early on here in the first half, folks, in this showdown up north. So Division I Wausau West comes into the little town of Prentice. Ooh, Haas gets some good looks, but not getting it to go. Jordan Smith says, great opportunity is right, some great competition. His nephew there just got taken to the cleaners, but luckily, a little bit too hard there. I think it was Espinoza. Hessen's probably got to give him a little bit of space there, make him knock down a few shots. No, that was Cooper, I think, maybe not Espinoza. All right, good substitution here. Ledger Jones checks in, as does Hardy Heckman. Get a little defensive pressure in there. Prentice has, some guys they can put on from the bench. I mean, Coach Blumberg easily has three guys. He's very confident. 4 really. Coach Lemons there for West is getting pretty irritated there. As a Division I school like that, I'm pretty sure they're Division I. I don't think they're Division II. I'm pretty sure they're Division I, but they're taking a little bit of a risk playing a small school like Prentice. Lord a little bit short. Prentice has everything to gain, especially with the seeding and that sort of thing. Because losing to a team, 3 divisions ahead of you or 4 divisions ahead of you is not going to hurt you a whole lot, but beating one certainly will help your seeding. Good substitution there by Coach Blomberg. Get Evan a little breather there. He doesn't need to pick up a second foul early here. In for Prentice's Ryder Jones, the senior. Cooper gets that one to fall. That's okay. Defense right there. Make them pull up and shoot that, that 12-foot jumper. That's not an easy shot. Don't give them a clear path to the basket. Hardy pulls it up a little bit too far up top there. Pass goes into Haas. Ooh, gets tipped away. Yeah. Somebody got lost in space. Can't do that. Remember, folks, comment on the YouTube webpage. All you got to do is be a subscriber to the Prentice School District YouTube page. Let's hear where you're at. You can give your 2 cents on the game, of course. Wausau West in a pretty tight man defense. See if they can get Hawsey a little look on the low post maybe. There he breaks down, but just a little too much congestion in there. There, Hawsey will go to the line there. Gets on the wrist. Bentley and Noah, maybe Bentley Starkey. Noah Gladson, that's my guess. Not sure. I could be wrong on that. Out comes Maddie and Ryder. In checks Heston. Their Lord picks up his second foul. Just can't do that. Can't pick up two easy ones. I didn't. My eyes weren't on it. I didn't see how bad of a foul it was. Regardless, it was called. That was Waldenvogel from the corner, no good. Some other guys are going to have to step up here a little bit with Lord sitting on the bench. See if Hagen can do a little scoring here. See if Haas can heat up also. Nice. Oh, he just can't get the shots to go. Great move. He just got to relax. 9-7 here, folks. Not even halfway through the first half. What's that, trusty statistician? What was that? Hagen will pull it from deep, no good. There's Haas with the big rebound. That's where he's got to make hay. He is a big, big man, Aiden Haas. Ooh, there's a little shoulder there by Cooper, if you ask me. Who's number 3? Oh, Heston. Heston picks up his first, right? Okay. Come on, folks. Get on the chat, please. Let's go. Let's hear where you're at watching. You don't have to do fouls. Fouls are up there. Stepping in for my normal statistician is my daughter, Piper. Filling in, doing a great job. Helping out. It's hard to do. I'm not smart enough to do the announcing and keep track of the stats, folks. Just the way it is. 11-9 early here. Yeah. Turnovers will kill you. Tied up 11-11 here. Yep, he drug his foot, drug his toe. I like that Coach Blommer gave Aiden a little rest here. Give him a little breather. No fouls. Don't let him pick up anything silly. Get him rested up. He's going to check back in. That was a great substitution. Yeah, a little too easy on that one. Wausau West takes a 2-point lead for the first time tonight. Coach Blumberg wants to talk about it here. 30-second timeout. I see Mrs. Isaacson has joined the chat. All the way from another continent, Germany. Mrs. Isaacson and Mrs. Meyer and Mrs. Meyer, right? 2 Mrs. Meyers. They're all over there in Germany. What time is it? What time is it over there in Germany there, Mrs. Isaacson? You have to let us know. Tell you what, the West kids, you can tell that they're maybe just a touch quicker than our guys for the most part, which is sort of understandable, obviously, when you're picking kids from the Wausau area versus the town of Knox and the town of Hill. A little different story. Ooh, good effort there by Hagen. No cheap fouls here, Hawsey. It's going to stay with Wausau West. Just about 10 minutes gone by in the first half here, folks. 2-point lead for Wausau West. They just took their first lead of the game. Nice shot there by Cooper. Baseline jumper. About a 15-footer, not an easy shot. Prentice has to get back in the scoring column here a little bit. Wausau West on a little run. Got to get Hawes involved here a little bit. Oh, Stengel just pushed Evan right out of there. Hardy will shoot it. 3 from the corner is good. Pulls Prentice within 1. Little backdoor give there. Regardless, Evan can't take the chance there. I think they're going to call it. Maybe they won't call on Evan. They'll call it on whoever reached in. We'll see. I think that was the right call there. I think it was the right call. You know what? And the refs took a little time to get it right. Probably better off just calling that right away, though. Fake it till you make it. Just call it. Looking back, though, I think that was a good call. Although, Evan, with 2 fouls, Evan can't chance it there. You can't pick up his 3rd foul taking a charge. You got to play the percentages on that. Just live to fight another day. Gunnard says 2:30 a.m. in Germany. Hess a nice little pull, a little long. There's the man-child Hawes. Yep, 2 shots. There we go. There's 4 guys hanging on him. Paul Otto from Stevens Point. Otto, there's a Prentice name from years gone by. Before my time. First shot by Hawes is no good. Maybe Piper can get us some updates from Tara on the score of the girls' game. The girls are playing up in Schwamigan. Called Cooper with a little push off there. Wasn't much of one. Wasn't much, but he did a little bit. Ooh, in and out there for Lord. Nice look, though. See, we're losing guys in transition here a little bit. Can't do that. Good rebound by Hardy. Isaacson will push it. Ooh, get that to Hawes inside. Ledger Jones set the check in. There's a nice move by Hawes. Just can't quite get it to go. Stay with it. Don't get it. Good hustle, Lord. Don't fall, Hawsey. Don't fall. All right, got an update from Schwamigan. Tell her to keep the updates coming. Prentice girls up 14-9. I'm assuming about the same way midway through the first half, probably. Nope, no good by Lord. All right, Mr. Hoagland's brother, Gunnard's brother, is stationed in Germany. Interesting, I did not know that. So he would know the time. Mrs. I must have fell back to sleep. 14-15 here, folks. Prentice down by 1. Pretty low-scoring affair. Only 5 minutes left to go in the first half here. In for Prentice is Maddie Haken, and should have fresh legs. Ryder Jones getting some minutes here. He'll bang with the big guys. That's the one thing Prentice has. They got a few guys who can come play some defense. Shot no good there by Cooper. Hakinen will push. See, that's where Hawsey's out of there. Somebody's got to slip to that block there when that ball goes to the wing. Shot by Riley is no good. Heckman to Heckman there. Oh. They call it on the floor. Yep, they counted it. He's going to get, Coach Lemons will get teed up there. Heckman makes the free throw, Hardy does. He got the score wrong. I feel like that's still, now it's the right score, yep. Finally got the correction made there. Good old Mr. Brayton got it figured out. Prentice with the lead, 17-15. I tell you what, folks. Everybody loves to scream from the sidelines, but for the most part, you got to have a thick skin to be an official. Because at minimum, half the gym hates you. You just can't take yourself too seriously. These guys have been handling it pretty good so far. See if Haas can get it going inside. Ooh. I would just say Wausau West is pretty aggressive on defense. You know, they're kind of handsy, so they're getting the calls right now. Ozzy missed the second one there. Ooh, nice little backdoor pass there. Riley gets it to fall. .320 to go. Prentice being patient here. Don't foul, Evan. Don't foul. Got to live to fight another day. Ball will go to Wausau. Haken will check out. In are the Heckman boys. Evan Lord, Hagen Isaacson, and the big man, Aiden Hawes. Definitely a low-scoring affair here, folks. Oh, Evan lost that one. Long shot there by, not sure who shot that, I missed it. Which number? 24, that's what I thought. Heileman? Heileman only a sophomore. Prentice moving their feet pretty well for the most part. Ooh, nice rebound by Lord. Pretty good shooter is that. Riley's got a nice shot. Great. Tell you what, nice finish by Hardy, but a great no call there on the official there. There was a little bump with 24, but it wasn't enough to call either a block or a charge or anything like that. That was a great officiating there. Butala loses out of bounds. Prentice with a 3-point lead here, 20-17. 2 minutes left in the half. Update for the girls score. Prentice girls up 16-10 with 5 minutes to go in the first half up at Shawamigan. Coach Winan thought it would be a pretty decent game, pretty evenly matched for the most part. Isaacson will pull. No good. A little long. West will push. Ooh, nice block by Hawes. Ooh, nice backdoor pass. Jones couldn't finish. Nice shot take there by, nice finish there by Riley. Wow. Nice athletic play there from the junior. Let's get it to Haas at the block here. Got to get him heated up a little bit. Lord's looking like he's ready to check in again. You know, if it 40 seconds, I think if it was me, I'd probably keep Evan on the sideline rather than pick up his third foul here. But at some point, kids got to learn how to play. Just can't pick up a cheap one here, now with 40 seconds. Ledger with the first free throw, good. Second shot by Ledger, a little long. Hawes tips it. Lord saves it. See what Prentice does here, if they try for the last shot or just get a good one. Ooh. I think Prentice will look for the last shot if possible. I would guess. Probably Lord or Hawes. Unless somebody cheats off one of the Heckman boys, they'll maybe get a shot. Better go, 8 seconds. Lord will pull up. Ooh, in and out. Here we go, folks. Halftime, 21-19. Prentice with a 2-point lead here. Low scoring affair. Let's see if the stat girl here can give me the points. Who's their leading scorers for? Does it look like Hardy leading for Prentice? What does he have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? 8 maybe for Hardy. And what do we got for, who's leading for Riley? What does he have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 11? About 11 for Riley? 9, okay. There you go, folks. There's their stat leaders for the half. Once again, folks, if you want to comment on the YouTube page, you have to subscribe to the Prentice YouTube channel, and you can leave your comments about the game. Great first half so far. Going to be a great second half as far as I can tell. We will be back with you after a short break here, folks, talk a little bit more about the first half and see what's going to happen here in the second. So go get some popcorn and some soda or water or whatever you need, and we'll be back shortly. Okay, folks, here we're back. Getting ready to start that second half. We'll see what the coaches talked about at halftime. You know, really, it's just an evenly matched game at this point. There's not a whole lot of critiques I would make. You know, Wausau West missed some shots early, some pretty decent looks that they couldn't get to go. Prentice, you know, had some tougher looks. Haas had some, couldn't get anything to fall in the first half. He was battling hard into those shots are going to probably fall a little bit for him in the second. Good thing for him is he has no fouls. I don't think Aiden has any fouls. I do believe Evan has 2, so he needs to be careful here. It's going to be a good second half fight here. My hunch is it'll come right down to the last minute. Do you have any updates there on the girls' game at halftime? The comment section is pretty slow there on the old YouTube. People are getting bored, apparently. A little backdoor action there for Heston. Puts Prentice up by 4 with the early bucket here. Ooh, Isaacson let him get behind him. Can't do that. All right, CJ's got an update on the girls' game. The girls are down 2, almost halftime, according to CJ. There you go. Gunner's got a good point there, especially if you were in your singlet there, Mr. Hoagland. I feel like that's going to happen sooner or later. That's Isaacs is going to get a seat here. That's 2 times he let the guy go right by him. I think Haas picked up the foul. Nope. Hagen picked it up. He's going to see the bench for a little bit. It is indeed 23-25 at halftime for the girls there. Maybe CJ can comment what happened there. Prentice was kind of ahead by a few points there most of the first half. Maybe he has a little insight there. Finishing the 3-point play is Espinoza, the old-fashioned way, tied up here, 23-23. Lord surveys the court, nothing doing. Passes to Heckman in the corner. Aiden resets. He just got to go up with it, Haas. Just go up with it. Ball gets deflected there. Yeah, Haas just has to shoot it. I think Coach Blomberg was telling him that. Prentice, some of the guys are puffing air here a little bit. First shot no good by Riley. He missed that first one, didn't he? Yeah. Second shot is long as well. No box out there. Well, here's the story, boys. If you're not going to do the little things, you're not going to beat these teams like Wausau West. You don't deserve it. Nice pass by Lord. There's some great basketball. The dump down to Hawes. There's some fundamental offense. Now we got to do fundamental on defense. You have have to seal your guy out every time, without question. Hawes with the block. Yep. Lord's going to pull up. Nope. Prentice with the 1-point lead here. Foul trouble, how CJ Leah getting foul trouble? Lord a pull. Got his hand bumped on that one. Nice hustle back though on Evan there. Pretty quick move there by Cooper. 30-second timeout by Coach Lemons for Wausau West. See, in that case, Hardy just has to, I think it was Hardy. Hardy just has to be careful there. Like, make him make outside shots. You can't overplay those guys when they're quick like that. That makes sense there, CJ. Kylie and Kayla both with 2 fouls. You just got to give them a little bit of space when they're quick and make those guys shoot from the outside. Yeah. You know, when they start making shots, you know, from 20 feet, pulling up and shooting, you know, then maybe you got to pressure them a little bit. But until they do that, don't let them get by you. Don't give them a clear shot to the basket. Lord will take it up. I'd get it to Haas. Every time get it there. See if he can run everything through him. I think he's got 1 foul only. Nice shot by Lord there. Comes across the free throw line. Prentice with the 1-point lead. See, Evans got to be careful there too. Nice deflection there by Maddie. Lord to pull it from deep. Wausau West likes to push it. We don't move our feet there. Guys are taking us to the basket. Can't do that. Got to move your feet. West again with the 1-point lead. Eddie will pull it. Oh, nice rebound by Ledger. Jump ball. Good hustle all the way around. The sophomore Heileman's going to check in for West. Prentice put a little full court pressure here. Not sure how long they'll stay in that. That was pretty ticky. Pretty ticky. I think that's Haas' second, maybe. I believe it's his second. Maybe it's his first. The board says it's his first, but I think it's his second. That's his second. They changed it. Heileman makes the first. You know, as I was stating earlier, you know, Prentice has a lot to gain by a game like this. Heileman knocks down the second. For seeding purposes, if they win, they beat a Division I school. So that's much better than a victory over, say, a Division V or Division IV team, because there's an algorithm that they weight the wins and losses. And certainly for West, they have more to lose by losing to a smaller school, because they'll be penalized more for it than losing to a school their same size. So Prentice is getting a touch tired, perhaps. West pushed out to a 4-point lead here. I think the biggest lead of the game. Nice take by Hardy there. Nice hard bucket. Coach Blomberg wants to talk about it. Full timeout. Prentice pulled within 2 there. Nice basket by Hardy. Hardy's leading all scorers for Prentice at least. What does Hardy have? You think 10? I think it's more than that, isn't it? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6. Is that a 3 or a 2? They're all 2s? That's 12. I believe he has 12. Not official. You wrote the numbers down, Stat Girl. We'll see what happens here. You know, 12 minutes to go. I think there's 12 minutes to go. The clock was just running here in the timeout. Not sure what was going on there. Anyways, Prentice just has to be careful they don't get a little too tired here. We'll go with whatever you say then. You think Hardy has 10? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Hardy's aggressive there. I agree with you, Jordan. There's going to be games where you got to have other scorers than just Hawes and Lord. That is for sure. Hardy's not afraid. I'll give you that. Like he's like a bulldog. He'll go against anybody. But that was a tough bucket he made last one there. That was a nice take. Still got to go through Hawes here a little bit. He's got to get himself open as well. Shot no good by Heston. See, Hardy's got to be careful. Give him a little space. Heileman's a nice player for a sophomore. Maddie's got to just, Maddie's just got to toughen up and hold on to that ball. Evans is going to check back in here. Heileman misses the second shot. Folks, check those sponsors out. They flash across your screen. Without those sponsors, we cannot do that podcast or this broadcast. Simple as that. If you'd like to become a sponsor, make sure you contact the school. Just contact the office. They'll set you up. Free advertising all year long. Heileman knocks down the second shot. Stretches that Wausau West lead to 3, 32-29. Little handsy there is West, I thought. Looks like Riley with the push. Got to be a little more aggressive, taking it at them a little bit. Wausau West is kind of pushing us out. See if we can get that ball inside the Haas here, or Evan for that matter. There you go. Yep, off Haas. It's a good take though. Prentice with a little full court pressure. Got to grab that rebound. Somebody slide in that block. Boys are a little tired. Nice shot by Isaacs on the baseline there. Pulls Prentice within one. Tough shot. Tough shot from the junior. I think Hagen's a junior, right? Whoop. Don't lose them there. See, that's Hardy can't do that. You can't overplay to three till he starts knocking it down because he's too quick. He gets to the basket too easily. Prentice has got to find a way to score here. Kind of in a drought here a little bit lately. Hagen made that shot last possession, but it was a nice shot there by Hardy. Worked hard for that one. Just a little more touch on it. Ooh, Heileman in and out. See, you can't have that, boys. I mean, you got to seal the guys off. Blocks out, get the rebound. Otherwise, don't win. I mean, that's kind of how it works. You should know that by now. Can't be told every time. Just clear your guy out. think we got bailed out on that one. Probably should have been a foul there on Maddie. It would have been a good foul too. Don't give up the easy basket. Haas just cannot get anything to go. Coach Lemons wants to talk about it. Looks like a full timeout for Wausau West. West up by 4 here, folks. Prentice has to find a way to score. Hawes just cannot get anything to go down. He's working hard inside there. Got to figure out a way to get Lord a few more open looks as well. You know, West plays pretty tight defense. I think Prentice is getting a little bit winded, getting a little bit tired. You would expect that a little bit here early on in the season, but you're going to have to gut it out and find a way to score a few buckets and get a few stops. Bonus throws. A little bit of lopsided fouls here on the scoreboard, but not that it's being called lopsided. I think our tiredness is catching up with us a little bit here. Is that Riley? Riley makes the first free throw. Pushes the lead to 5. I believe this is the biggest lead of the night for Wausau West. Second shot is good. Update from the girls game up in Schwabingen, 30-30 with about 11 minutes to go in the second half. Well, we'll see how bad the boys want it here, Jordan. A lot of ball game left, but a 6-point lead. Got to find a way to score the basketball. West is pushing us out on the perimeter a little bit. Got a mismatch definitely on Hawes there. Give him a little space, Hardy. Give him a little space. See, that's why you make them shoot the outside shot. Make them shoot it. Don't let them drive in. Ooh, a little poke from behind there. Lord was going to get the bucket. Ball out of bounds underneath. I think he didn't let him come down on the... 3 shots, huh? Wow. I didn't look at it closely, but he must have pushed him a little bit. First shot by Lord is good. 5:48 left, a lot of time. 37-32. Good fall by Hardy there on that one. Do I have go? Yeah. Yep. Second shot by, is that Stengel? Is good. Back up to a 6-point lead here for West. There you go. Go, Hawsey. He's just not his night tonight. I think if it was West is going to chew a little clock here. Riley with the 3. Pushes that lead up to 9. Let's see, 6, 7, 8. Is that 8? Must have been a 2-pointer in the corner. Nope. It is a 9-point lead. It was a 3. We're running out of time here, folks. Prentice is getting a little bit tired. West is knocking down a few shots. We're not getting any great looks on offense. I think West's defense is putting a little more pressure on us than we're used to. And this is, like we said at the beginning, this is going to be a good test for the boys. Right now, they're going to have to figure something out quickly here if they're going to have a chance to get back in here. Going to have to knock down a few shots and get a few stops. My guess is West is going to be a little patient on offense here because they don't have to force it up. 9-point lead is a pretty big lead here this late in the game, 4:46 to go. Hessel inbounds. Gonna have to get some quick scores here. Ooh, there's a nice move by Lord. Nice and aggressive. I would like to have seen that a little earlier, though. Needed that about 10 minutes ago, would have helped. But nonetheless, nice move there. He wanted that bucket. See if he can finish the old-fashioned 3-point play. Kid can shoot free throws too. Prentice within 6. Big bucket. A lot of time left, but we can't give up any easy buckets. Ooh, there's a mistake on the sophomore's part there. Oh, Lord. Got to know where we're at there on the floor. Heileman learned his lesson that time. Nice backdoor look there to Cooper. Stretches it back to an 8-point lead. Haas he's got to work it there. That Lord got a little cramp, I think, there. Just looks like it's his calf. Stretch it out a little bit. Charlie horse, I think we used to call it back in the day. Ledger Jones will check in for him. I think he's going to go walk that off a little bit. Any updates on the girls' games there, folks? Tell you what, Aiden couldn't buy a bucket if he was Jeff Bezos. See if you can get on the free throw line. Nope. I thought it was a pretty good one. I made that up. Good fall there by Hagen. Oh, Hardy to pull it from deep. That was a nice bucket. Pulls Prentice within 7. Hardy, yep. Connor, what does Hardy have? $13 or $15 or so? How many? 13? That sounds about right. Coach Blumberg with a quick timeout. Still down by 7, quite a bit here the way the game's been flowing, but Prentice has got to get some stops and they got to be quick. Probably got to follow here a little bit, 2:48, running out of time, 7-point deficit here. Not a lot of scoring here in the second half. Like I said, just not Haas's night there, not being able to finish those buckets, and West is making it tough on him. So it's been hard for points, harder for points to come by. Hardy Heckman is leading all scorers, I do believe for sure. How many does Evan have? Ten? I would imagine West will just sit on it a little bit. A nice tip by Haas. There you go, Hawsey. Nice finish, within 5 here. Gonna call a jump, good hustle. It's not over yet. In for West is Waldvogel. Out checks Ledger Jones. Probably a little bit too deep there for Hardy at that point. You'd have liked to seen Haas get a better look at it there. West is going to be patient here. Got to get a trap on him. West will take a timeout. Got to get a turnover here quickly here. Get a trap, get a steal. A lot of time left, minute 38. Prentice 41-38. Tight ball game. 3-point lead for Prentice with 6 minutes to go up in Schwalm-again. Mrs. Holmes' sister? I do. Let me think of it for a second. What's that? Jane and Judy. Yep. They're both over there, aren't they? It's the Anderson twins. That's their maiden name, the Andersons. Their birth names are Andersons. Because Uncle Jeff one time called them, I think he called them the Holmes sisters or something. But they're the Anderson girls. They're not twins, but the Anderson girls. I don't think they're twins, are they? Are they twins? Maybe they're twins. I can't remember now. I want to say twins. I'll have to check with that, double check with Jane. Yeah, it is Jane and Judy. Prentice almost has to gamble a little bit here. Ooh. Trap in the corner even. Oh. Nice finish. Yep, basket was good. There we go. Mrs. I says, yep, they're twins. That was a nice take by Heileman and finishing with the three-point play. Yeah, they called the foul. He did. Yep, that wasn't intentional. He just bumped into him. I think they got that. They got that call right. Just bumped into him. Prentice up by 8 with 4 minutes. Is that 8, right? Yeah, good job. Prentice girls up by 8 with 4 minutes to go. In for Prentice is Ryder Jones. Hawes will take a breather. 9-point lead here for West. Pretty tough here for Prentice to make a comeback at this point. Certainly possible, but a little too late type of thing. Cooper knocks down that free throw for 51-41. This is the biggest lead of the night for West. Hardy gets bumped. He'll go to the line for a bonus throw. By the way, folks, Friday we have a doubleheader here, girls and boys. With Ryder Jones with the foul against Edgar. Girls play first. I want to say the girls play at 5:45, and then the boys will play at 7:15. So that's how that'll work on Friday. That should be a good matchup. Edgar's always a tough game, no matter what. 51 seconds left here. Riley misses the first one. In for the first time. No, not for the first time, but Butalo will check in here. And Heileman, the sophomore, will step out. He had a nice game, the sophomore. Second shot for Butalo. No, excuse me, for Riley goes in. West is just a little bit deeper. Our big guns got a little bit tired. A loss is never ideal, but boys know they got some things to work on. Sometimes knowing that you're not quite to where you need to be yet is an okay thing too, especially in a game like this. Isaacson gets it to go. Still only a 7-point game. Yeah, Paul, you can find the schedule for both the boys and the girls. Probably the easiest thing to do would go onto the Prentice School District website and go under athletics. You'll be able to find it there. Also, if you do a search on the Merriwood Conference and Prentice, you'll be able to pull up basically any schedule from any sport. But certainly if you have any questions, you could just call the office and there they'd help you out. 715-428-2811. Deb will help you out. Get you in the right direction, but those are the easiest ways to find a schedule. Nikki Galvani's watching. Just saw her a little bit ago, watching the middle school game, I think. Well, when you're pressing full court, the one thing you can't do is get beat deep. That's something you got to learn from. Hagen will go to the line. So, folks, as I said, Prentice will take the loss here tonight. Hopefully learn a little bit from it. They overall played pretty well, really. Just ran out a little bit of gas there. Haas couldn't get shots to go. It's going to happen. Like you said, got to learn from it. Realize you got work to do. Live to fight another day. It's how you get better. Not too many teams go 24-0. Not very many at all. So again, Friday, doubleheader, girls and boys. Girls play first, 5:45. Boys play second, 7:15. Make sure you do join us for that. Should be a great night for basketball. Winding down here, 7 seconds to go. Folks, just let's not foul anybody. Yep. No fouls there with 3 seconds. Don't need that right away, but boys are scrapping, playing hard right to the end. In for Prentice, Mason Haas. And Elia Harding. Hand me that folder there, Piper. Riley puts it up and in. Second shot is good as well. Maddie wisely just eats the ball and gives it to the ref. So Prentice will walk away with a 9-point loss here. Game was pretty tight for the most part, but in the end, Wausau West a little bit too deep. A little bit, total up, Piper, total up quickly who the leading scorers, just generally quickly. Just a little bit, pretty evenly matched, but just wasn't Prentice's night. Overall, decent game, good learning experience. I think for Prentice, I do believe Hardy probably was the leading scorer. Yeah. What do we have for Hardy? Got him up, give me a quick approximation. 13, 15, what did he have? Okay, I'll do the addition, Piper. Let me do it quickly. Let's see. According to our records, I think 15 for Hardy. Evan Lord was right about 15 as well. I think Riley probably, or was it Cooper maybe led it for Wausau West? Yeah, I think it was Riley. 3. Riley was right about 20, and Cooper was right about that as well. So, regardless, join us Friday night. Thanks for being a part of the broadcast tonight, and we will hear from you and see you on Friday when the girls and boys both host Edgar. Do we have a quick update? Prentice up by 5 with 1:33 left to Schwambigan, so hopefully the girls can pull it out. With that, I will leave you tonight. Folks, have a good night. Thanks for joining us, and we'll talk to you on Friday. Drive safe, everybody.